Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Esiwakago. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And today I'm here, I want us to talk about how to apply for non-immigrant visa to USA and what you are required to have ahead of time, and where do you go for the forms, and how do you submit them to the embassy. Number one, you're supposed to go to your search engine that you use. If you use Google, if you use Safari, if you use any other search engine, just go online and type us.embassy.com or consulate. So once you get to the website, you're supposed to pull up a form called DS-160. Form DS-160 is the form supposed to be filled out by every single person that is coming to America for a temporary visit. That is why it is called an immigrant visa, because it's for people who are not coming here to settle. If you're coming here to visit a family, if you're coming here just for tourism, if you're coming here for conference and things like that, you're supposed to use form DS-160. Once you pull the form DS-160, you're supposed to answer all the questions that are asked, complete the forms, and in the process of completing the form, you're gonna find a place they need you to upload a passport photo of yourself. Okay, this passport photo, it means you cannot use a full-length photo, and your head is supposed to fit in between 22 mm to 35 mm. If you succeed doing so, well and good. If you don't, I believe you can take with you the photo on your day of interview. They can take the photo from you. So after you're done completing the forms, you are supposed to submit them online. You're gonna see a button where you are supposed to push and you submit them to the embassy. They will send you back a confirmation page to say that you are booked. And what you're supposed to do at this point is to print out the form and keep it with you, because you will gonna be with it. You're gonna go with it to the embassy on the day of appointment. So this is an important form. Remember to carry it with you to the appointment. Okay, now you are done and you are confirmed. Now you're supposed to schedule, you're supposed to pay for the appointment interview. How do you do it? They will show you where to pay, and they do provide means of paying. I believe you can pay with card, you can pay with the M-Pesa, those who are accessible to M-Pesa. And I do believe the bank ATM cards, they are very convenient, and you can use them to pay for the $160. Depending on what country you are in, you should be able to come up with around, for example, if you're in Kenya, you're supposed to come up with around 18,500, I believe, or somewhere around it's gonna be 18,500 if you're in Kenya. If you're in another country, a different country, you're supposed to multiply just to exchange the dollars into your currency and see how much it's gonna be. So this depends with the country you are applying from. Okay, now you pay for the interview. The next thing I would want you to note before you even come to fill these forms, you're supposed to understand that wait time depends with the seasons. So if you want to travel in like 6 months, you're supposed to go for the visa ahead of time, because there could be a very, very, very long wait time before you can get a date that is not booked. For example, during these COVID times, I see they are so much filled, And for you to get an appointment, it's gonna be more than 6 months plus, maybe even a whole year before you can get a date to book your interview. So you are supposed to prepare yourself ahead of time. And once you pay for the $160, which is very, very non-refundable, very, very much non-refundable, meaning once you pay, they cannot refund you. Even if you fail to attend the interview and you don't get hold of them ahead of time and explain, even if you go to the interview and you fail, they won't give you the visa. They still retain the amount of 160, because this amount of money is not paid for the visa, it is paid for the appointment. So that is why they do not refund anyone. Okay, once you pay, you are supposed to print out the receipts. These receipts you'll be needed to go with them to the appointment for the interview, because they might need approve of your payment. In case they might need approve of your payment. So you have paid, you have printed out the receipts, and now what you need to do is to gather the required documentations. Gather the required documentation. This includes a passport, travel document, and it's supposed to be valid for 6 months before the expiration date. So note this better. It's supposed to be valid for 6 months before the expiration date for you to be able to use it as a valid document, for you to be able to use it as a valid travel document. So get your passport ready, of which you're supposed to be to have ahead of time, unless it is expiring. This is something that you use to fill out the forms. So I believe you have it so far. Okay, the next thing you need to is the non-immigrant application form, DS60 confirmation page, and application fee payment receipt. So you need passport, confirmation page that you booked the appointment, and the receipts that you paid for the appointment. 3 documents. Additional requirement may include, but not limited to, the purpose of your trip. Why are you traveling? Who are you going to? And your intent to depart in the USA. Are you planning to come back from the USA? And you have to support this with showing some ties that you have back home where you live, and evidence of your employment ties to show that you can be you will be back because you are hired, you have work that you do. And the other thing is a letter of note this better, this is supposed to be an NB. Any letter of invitation or affidavits of support are not factors that they consider to give you a visa. They're just a supporting evidence. They just are supporting evidence, but they do not guarantee you that you will be given a visa simply because you have invitation letter or you have affidavit supporting documents. So this, I'm not saying you need the letter, or a letter is not a show of you or a confirmation that they should provide you with a visa. It's just something to show where you are going to. And finally, you are all set. You're supposed to attend to your interview, and remember to raise your head high, walk with confidence, answer looking straight to their eyes with confidence, and I wish you all the best of the best. Thank you. See you here. When you come, holler at me, and I should come to you, and we can go to my house.